I would say I was acutely sick for about 12 days straight, but then never felt like I recovered completely. And still to this day, I have a lot of health issues that I didn't have before contracting COVID.
Actress Alyssa Milano first felt sick in April 2020 with symptoms similar to a stomach bug. However, 2 days after receiving a negative COVID test, her symptoms got increasingly worse.
And that's when it settled into my chest, and I felt like I was dying. I've never been so sick in my life. It impacted every single part of my being. I had heart palpitations, I had shortness of breath, I couldn't smell anything, heaviness in my chest, like I had to focus on breathing. It felt like I was suffocating.
Hi everybody. I just wanted to show you the amount of hair that's coming out of my head as a result of COVID. One brushing. This is my hair loss from COVID-19.
I have always had every single symptom imaginable. So every symptom that they list, whether it be from acute COVID to long COVID, I have had shortness of breath, heart palpitations, brain fog. The exhaustion comes at about 4 o'clock in the evening, tingling in my hands and my feet, just forgetfulness. And I wish I could find solace in the idea that lots of people are suffering, but I don't find solace in it. I find that it only means that we're just beginning to see the repercussions of this pandemic.
The states have directed Congress to amend the Constitution.
When we go get physicals after having COVID or being positive from COVID, this should include conversation about long COVID and what can be done and if there's any supplements that you can take. The thing that really helped me was I had an infusion of iron, and we can't expect an entire generation of people who were sick with COVID and who now have long haulers to just disappear into the woodwork and not give us some sort of plan. I feel like our focus has been a little skewed throughout this entire process. I mean, I've been a UNICEF ambassador since 2003. It's not just low-income cities in our country or places in our country. We're talking about developing nations throughout the world who we have not been able to get vaccinated. Unless we are all safe, none of us are safe. Unless we are all being treated, none of us could be adequately treated. You know your body if you feel that something is off. Also, if you have a doctor that is discrediting what you're saying or not believing that you're still feeling sick, this is much more so the case with women in healthcare. It seems like it takes us a lot more yelling and screaming from the rooftops to be taken seriously when we do have something that we feel is off. But it is really important that we document what is happening right now to get the big picture of what is happening, not only for our generation, but to get the picture when we're 10, 20, 30 years away from it. And we can look through the rear view window and have accurate information about this really devastating time.
And for our final episode, we take a look at what New York City is specifically doing to treat long COVID.
So this is an exam room, and you can see it went red there.
NYC Test and Trace Corps' Dr. Ted Long takes us on a tour and shares the many services you can benefit from at the city's COVID Center of Excellence. For NBC New York, I'm Linda Gaudino.